Good morning, everyone. Welcome you all for NT lecture. The screen is visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So in the previous lecture, we have completed the derivation, that is the based on the voltages in a series resonance circuit. Two derivations we have completed. One is the frequency at which the voltage across inductor becomes maximum, that is the FL. Second derivation was the frequency at which the voltage across capacitor becomes maximum, that is the FC. So these two derivations we have completed, and one example also we have solved in the previous lecture. Now we are going to learn today, we are going to discuss the important point from this series resonance circuit, from the series resonance part, and that is the bandwidth, quality factor, selectivity of a series RLC resonance circuit. So this point is very important. Why I am telling you very important? Because this derivation asked number of times in an university question paper. Okay, frequently asked, as well as the problems which are based on this point, this derivation. Number of formulas are there in this derivation. Those formulas are very important for the example point of view. Number of numerical examples are based on this point. So those numerical examples also asked number of times in an university question paper. So this point you can make as a IMP part from the series resonance circuit. So what type of questions they will ask in the university question paper? Prove that the final expression they will give, that is the bandwidth is equal to, that formula I will tell. The formula is that the bandwidth divided by resonant frequency. Okay, bandwidth divided by resonant frequency is equal to 1 upon Q. Q is quality factor, means bandwidth divided by resonant frequency is equal to 1 upon quality factor. Bandwidth म्हणजे काय? Already I told F2 minus F1. Resonant frequency is what? FR. So F2 minus FR divided F2 minus F1 divided by FR is equal to 1 upon Q, where is Q is called as what? Quality factor of the series resonance circuit. So that derivation they will ask, show that, prove that, like this. Second one, they can ask that what is the series resonance and explain or derive the relation between bandwidth, quality factor, and resonant frequency. This is the second question. Third question is what? They can ask the what is the resonance and show the relation between bandwidth, quality factor, and resonant frequency. Okay, so such type of questions they will ask. They have asked already in the university question paper. And number of numerical examples, there are the different equations will be there. All equations and formulas, all are the very important. So those formulas you have to remember for solving the numerical examples. So in the previous lecture only we have started that point. Actually, I have shown the graph of current or voltage versus frequency. That is the maximum current we can get at the resonant frequency, and with respect to that Imax, we are getting 70.7% value of the Imax at two different frequencies, that is F1 and F2, and those frequency difference is nothing but bandwidth. So once again, I will repeat that point. I will draw the graph so that we can start the derivation. So the point will be bandwidth, comma, quality factor, bandwidth, quality factor, and selectivity, of an series RLC resonance circuit. Series RLC resonance circuit. So this is the title. This is the title. Now the bandwidth already I have defined in the last lecture. Bandwidth is nothing but the range of frequencies for which the current or voltage in the series resonance circuit is equal to 70.7% of its value at resonance. Okay, so that definition already we have covered. So just I will draw the graph of or either voltage or current, because voltage and current are directly proportional. So either voltage in the circuit or current we can take. For series, we are taking the current for series circuit. Okay, so on x-axis, the frequency will be there, which is measured in terms of f, that is the hertz. It will start from 0 value up to infinite. So on y-axis, current or voltage I will take. Then already we have learned the current and voltages in a series resonance circuit. So in that, current value will be like this, current graph will be like this. Okay, this, the maximum current we can get at a frequency of resonant frequency FR. So what is the value that we are getting at FR? That is the I max. I will write I max. Okay, maximum current we can get at this point. I max cha 70.7%. That we are getting at two different frequencies. So somewhere I will mark 70.70% here, because 50% is suppose here. So 70.7% somewhere I will mark here. Okay, so this is the 70.7% of I max. So these are the values. 70.7% of I max we can get at two different frequencies. One is frequency f1, which is lower than resonant frequency. That f1 is nothing but fc. Next, second, we are getting at the frequency f2, which is greater than resonant frequency but less than infinite. So this is, we can call it fl. So bandwidth we can already define. So bandwidth we can write as equation f2 minus f1. Okay, so this is actually the bandwidth. So this is the bandwidth, the range from f2 to f1. या दोन्ही मधला डिफरन्स जे असणार आहे that bandwidth. So bandwidth is defined as bandwidth is equal to f2 minus f1. So this is the equation number 1. So up to this point we have discussed in the yesterday's lecture. Okay, now we can continue the next part. So bandwidth is what? The difference between two cutoff frequencies, f2 minus or f2 and f1. But f2 means what and f1 means what? F1 is lower cutoff frequency at which the value of current in the series resonance circuit is 70.7% of its maximum value at resonance. And f2 is what? The f2 is the frequency at which the current in the series resonance circuit is 70.7% of its value at resonance. Okay, so this is what the definition of bandwidth. I will write where f2 is upper cutoff frequency, means higher upper cutoff frequency, at which current value in RLC circuit is 0.707 into I max. Okay, and f1 is lower cutoff frequency, at which current value is 0.707 into I max. Okay, म्हणजे 70.7% म्हणजेच 70.7 divided by 100, that is 0.707. Okay, so these are the two cutoff frequencies. Now we can start the derivation. Up to this is the descriptive part. Now the derivation we can start now. So what is the formula for calculating the impedance? What is the formula for calculating impedance? Impedance formula क्या है? Z is equal to
square root of R square plus XL minus XC bracket square.
Yes, very good. So we know that magnitude of Z is equal to under root R square plus omega L minus 1 upon omega C bracket square. Okay. Or I can also write the impedance Z is equal to under root R square plus, can I write 1 upon omega C first of all here? 1 upon omega C minus omega L bracket square. Whether both are same or it is different? Both are same or difference?
Same.
Same. It is same because I will tell A minus B bracket square, it is same as B minus A bracket square. तुम्ही दोन्ही इक्वेशन काढा. A minus B चं काय येईल? A square minus 2AB plus B square. इकडे काय येणार? B square minus 2AB plus A square. So both are the same. Both are the same. Similarly, omega L minus 1 upon omega C bracket square is same as 1 upon omega C minus omega L bracket square. Are you getting my point? ये point समजला आलं का? This point
Yes, sir.
understood? Okay. So why I have taken, I will tell. Now, these combinedly I will give the equation number 2. This combinedly I will give the equation number 2. Now, the next one at point P1. So I will mark this point, these 2 points, some point I will mark, that is the this point I will consider as a P1 and this point I will consider as a P2. आपल्याला P1 आणि P2 जवळचे करंटचे व्हॅल्यू माहित आहेत. P1 आणि P2 चे करंटचे व्हॅल्यू किती आहेत? 70.7% of Imax. Okay, but we don't know what is the impedance at this point. कारण impedance असा येतो कर्व. Impedance कर्व असा येतो. Okay, that already we know. Exactly opposite to current curve. मग ते impedance किती आहे या दोन पॉइंटला? That we have to calculate. So how to calculate what is the value of impedance at P1 and P2? So that you can note down now. This is a separate point. This is not given in any book. Okay, directly they are given the expression at point P1. We have to calculate the impedance. The impedance at point P1, the impedance is under root 2 into R. Under root 2 into R. Anyone can tell how it came? At point P1, the impedance is under root 2 into R. This is the given in the book. पण ते कसं आलं? Anyone can prove it? Yes. Can you think this how we can get this one? Okay. So impedance is Z. बरोबर आहे? Impedance we are going to calculate. So impedance Z we can calculate the total voltage. Total voltage in the circuit we can consider as applied voltage, that is Vs. बरोबर आहे? Vs. Now divided by current at P1. Vs divided by I. So next the impedance Vs divided by I. Now I value is what? At resonance at P1, what is I value? That is 0.707 into Imax. Okay, and Vs as it is. And Vs as it is. बरोबर आहे? Vs as it is, I value is 0.707 into Imax. Now tell me Vs divided by Imax when it is happening. Imax किती होणार आहे? Yes. Imax current किती maximum असणार आहे at resonance. बरोबर आहे?
Yes.
At resonance. So Vs divided by Imax means what? At resonance, what is the value of impedance?
R.
Yes. So R divided by 0.707. So what is 1 upon 0.07?
√2.
Yes. Or 1.4. 1.414 म्हणजेच √2. So √2 into R. Understood now how it has came?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is not given in any book. They directly given at point P the impedance is under √2 into R. The students are not able to understand how this came. Okay, so you can note down this point also. Okay, in the equation. Now put this value, means Z value, magnitude of Z, that is under √2 into R. You can put in the equation number 2. And before that, I will tell the impedance at P1, which is greater, XL is greater than XC. Which is greater, XL or XC?
XC.
XC is greater than. Okay, that point we have to. We already learned the impedance and phase angle. Okay, already covered. So we have to take the reference of that. At point P1, XC is greater than XL. Okay, means more capacitive part is there. So which formula we have to use? First one or second one? Which is more suitable?
Second
one. Okay, so second one, both are same actually, but according to the which part is greater, that we can take. So XC is greater means second equation here we can use. So put Z is equal to under √2 into R in equation number 2. Up to this point, everyone understood? Okay, so we can put here Z is replaced by under √2 into R is equal to under √R square plus in bracket 1 upon omega C minus omega L bracket square. Okay, take the square root. Take the square, sorry. Take square on both sides. Take square on both sides. दोन्हीकडनं square घ्या. So what you are getting? 2 into R square. 2 into R square. इकडचं square root गेल्यावर काय होणार? R square plus in bracket 1 upon omega C minus omega L bracket square. Okay. Now this R square you can take in the left hand side. 2R square minus R square काय होणार? R square होणार. हे दोन्ही कॅन्सल करू नका. This will not cancel because plus is there. This R square मुलं काय करतात, हे कॅन्सल करतात. R square. So 2R square minus R square, that becomes R square is equal to 1 upon omega C minus omega L bracket square. आता इथे दोन्हीकडे स्क्वेअर आहे. Take square root. Take square root on both hand side. So it becomes what? R is equal to 1 upon omega C minus omega L. Okay, so at P1, what is the frequency? What is the frequency?
FC.
FC किंवा F1 म्हणूया. Okay, FC or F1. So we are taking F1. So at P1, omega is equal to omega 1 or F is equal to F1. So omega I will replace by omega 1. So 1 upon omega 1 into C minus omega 1 into L is equal to R. So this is the equation number 3. This is what? Equation number 3. This is what? Equation number 3. 1 upon omega 1 into C. मी फक्त साइड चेंज केले. काय फरक पडणार नाही. Okay? 1 upon omega 1 into C minus omega 1 into L is equal to R. That is the equation number 3. So once again read these all points. If you are understanding this, the next derivation will be very, very easy. ह्याच्यातच तुम्हाला महत्त्वाचं पार्ट आहे. Everyone understood? Try to understand, and if any questions will be there, you can freely ask. Okay. Now the next part, similarly, I will erase this one. I will erase this part. So similarly at point P2, P2, the same impedance is again under root 2 into R. Okay. So we have to consider that part. Similarly, at point P2, impedance Z is equal to under root 2 into R. Okay, so that if you are put in equation 2, so if you are putting, we can get, so first equation in that we have to use, we can get omega 2 into L, current frequency काय असणार आहे तेव्हा F2 असणार आहे, F2 and omega 2 into L minus omega 2 into C is equal to R. This is equation number 4. Same method, you can put magnitude of Z is equal to under root 2 into R in the equation which is mentioned in the equation number 2, and you can take omega is equal to omega 2 or F is equal to F2. Okay, so you can get this equation. Now you have equation 3 and 4. So once you get the equation 3 and 4, now by using these equations, we have to get the derivation of bandwidth. Very interesting now. So this point you can remember. That's why I marked with the red pen now. Equate दोन्ही sides to me. Compare equation 3 and 4. Compare equation 3 and 4. What you are observing? Compare equation 3 and 4. 3 is here and 4 is here. What is the same here?
R.
Yes, right hand side is same. Okay, right hand side is same, then obviously left hand sides are also same.
Yes.
Okay, so compare equation 3 and 4 and equate. So equate LHS म्हणतो. Compare equation 3 and 4 and equate LHS म्हणजे left hand side. So I will equate 1 upon omega 1 into C minus omega 1 into L. This is the left hand side of equation 3. Next, left hand side of equation 4 I am writing omega 2 into L minus 1 upon omega 2 into C. Okay, so what you have to collect now? You can collect the omega L term one side and C term one side. L term काय करायचं एका side ला घ्यायचे and C term you can take at the one side. Okay, so if you are calculating that one, what you are getting, see here, 1 upon omega C, 1 upon omega 1 into C, and this minus 1 upon omega 2 into C you can take in the left hand side, becomes plus 1 upon omega 2 into C is equal to this omega 2 into L remains as it is. This minus omega 1 into L goes to the right hand side, becomes plus omega 1 into L. Now take the common here, 1 upon C. या दोन्ही मधलं 1 upon C कॉमन केल्यानंतर काय राहणार, 1 upon omega 1 plus 1 upon omega 2 is equal to ह्या दोन्ही मधलं कॉमन काय राहणार, L. So in bracket what is remaining, omega 2 plus omega 1. Okay, now you can solve this bracket, take the multiplication, cross multiplication. So this 1 upon c as it is. Multiplication का 1 into omega 2 plus 1 into omega 1, that is omega 2 plus omega 1 divided by omega 1 into omega 2, म्हणजे ह्या दोन्हीचं multiplication is equal to L into omega 2 plus omega 1. So this numerator and this numerator will get cancelled. Omega 2 plus omega 1 in the numerator in the left hand side is cancelled with right hand side. So what is remaining here? 1 upon c, 1 upon c, and L I will take in the left hand side, and this divided will goes to the right hand side, becomes omega 1 into omega 2. That is equal to what? Omega 1 into omega 2 is equal to 1 upon LC. So this is what equation number 5. This is what equation number 5. This is what equation number 5. So once again read all these points. Once again read equation 3 up to we have covered. After that we have started this one. Okay. So we got equation number 5. If any questions will be there in any step, we can ask. Okay. So next one we can take now. I will clear this entire point. Now the next part, once again you can try to understand. The next part, this is, that's why I marked with red pen. At resonant frequency, the resonant frequency is not at, but resonant frequency FR is given by, FR is equal to, what is the formula for FR?
1 upon 2 pi square root of L.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So 2 pi I will take in the left hand side. 2 pi F into R, sorry, FR is equal to 1 upon under root LC. So what is 2 pi into FR? That is nothing but omega R. Barabar hai? Omega R is equal to 1 upon under root LC. Now next, square on both hand side. Square on both hand side. Square on both side. Square on both side. So what you are getting? Omega R square
Equal to 1 upon LC.
equal to 1 upon LC. 1 upon LC. Okay. So this I will consider as a equation number 6 now. This I will consider as a equation 6. So what is equation 5? I will write equation 5 काय आलं होतं? Omega 1 into omega 2 is equal to 1 upon LC. So this is actually equation number 5. This is what equation number 5. So compare equation 5 and 6. What you are getting? Right hand side are same. Okay. So from equation 5 and 6, we get, if right hand side are same, means left hand side are also same, means omega R square is equal to omega 1 into omega 2. So this is what 7th equation. This is what 7th equation. Okay. So we got a relation between resonant, angular resonant frequency with angular cutoff frequencies omega 1 and omega 2. Okay. Now next step, whatever the new things, new step is there, I will write as a red pen with the help of red pen. Okay. Now equation 3 and 4 you have to recall, you have to use. आता equation 3 and 4 तुम्हाला use करायचे. So add किंवा adding equation 3 and 4. we get. So how to add equation 3 and 4? So equation 3 and 4 I will write somewhere here. 1 upon omega 1 into C minus omega 1 into L is equal to R. This is equation 3. And equation 4 is what? Omega 2 into L minus 1 upon omega 2 into C is equal to R. This 3 and 4 we have to add it. Means left hand side part is added with left hand side. Right hand side part is added with right hand side. So that we have to do here. Okay. So what you have to do now? Left hand side part we have to add with left hand side. 1 upon omega 1 into C minus omega 1 into L as it is, plus omega 2 into L minus 1 upon omega 2 into C. Means left hand part I have added is equal to R plus R. Right hand side is added. Up to this step, everyone understood now? The next part, okay, once you are adding, again from this L part, you can take the common L, and this C part, you can take the common C. So what you are getting now? L, if you are taking common, what is remaining inside bracket? Omega 2 minus omega 1. Next, 1 upon C, you can take from these two common, 1 upon C. So what is remaining inside bracket? 1 upon omega 1 minus 1 upon omega 2. Okay, so right hand side becomes R plus R becomes 2R. R plus R becomes 2R. Now next we can continue. Now L into omega 2 minus omega 1 as it is. Now next 1 upon C as it is. So you can solve this bracket, take the cross multiplication. So what is coming here? Omega 2 minus omega 1. 1 into omega 2 minus 1 into omega 1 is omega 2 minus omega 1 divided by multiplication of that omega 1 into omega 2. So it is equal to 2R remains as it is. So this L into omega 2 minus omega 1 as it is plus as it is. So now you can tell me what we can replace here. I will take this numerator as it is, omega 2 minus omega 1 as it is.
Omega
C into omega 1 into omega 2, where it is present.
Omega R square. Omega R square.
Yes. So 1 upon C, I will take C as it is here, and this omega 1 into omega 2 is replaced by omega R square. This is equal to 2R. Okay, this we got from equation 5. Sorry, equation 4, no? Sorry, equation 7. Equation 7 one. Omega 1 into omega 2 we have replaced by omega R square. That is from equation number 7. Now C into omega R square, where it is present anywhere? C इथून जर घेतलाय, okay, here we can write C into omega R square is equal to 1 upon L. या equation वरूनच C if you are taking at the left hand side, C into omega R square is equal to 1 upon L. So this left part as it is, this part as it is, L into omega 2 minus omega 1 plus omega 2 minus omega 1 is as it is. So C into omega R square is nothing but 1 upon L. So that is nothing but 1 upon L. This is equal to 2R. So this we got from equation number 6. From equation number 6. आता 1 upon L म्हणजे वरती जाणार तो numerator ला. So L into omega 2 minus omega 1 as it is, plus this becomes L into omega 2 minus omega 1 as it is equal to 2R. Are you understand these all steps? Okay. Now these both terms are same. The only term same. So take the addition. L into this term is equal to L into this term. So it becomes 2 times 2L into omega 2 minus omega 1 is equal to 2 into R. So 2 will get cancelled. Okay. So what is omega 2 minus omega 1? Omega 2 minus omega 1 is equal to R by L. Omega 2 minus omega 1 is equal to R by L. L I have taken into left hand side. So what is omega 2? Omega 2 म्हणजेच काय? 2 pi f2 minus 2 pi f1. Omega 1 means 2 pi f1 is equal to R by L. So 2 pi if you are taking common, 2 pi into f2 minus f1 is equal to R by L. So 2 pi you can take in the left hand side. then F2 minus F1 becomes is equal to R by 2 pi L. So what is F2 minus F1? That is
Bandwidth.
nothing but bandwidth. So bandwidth is equal to R by 2 pi L. So this is the formula. This is the formula of bandwidth. So bandwidth F2 minus F1 is equal to R by 2 pi L, or bandwidth is equal to R by 2 pi L. So this equation I will take as a equation number 8. Equation number 8. So once again, read everyone this point. All steps you can read and try to understand. If any difficulty you are getting, not understood any point, any step, you can freely ask. Any questions? Any doubt? Okay. So the next part we can continue. So from equation number 8, that is F2 minus F1 is equal to R by 2 pi L. Okay, this is the equation number 8. Now what I will do, just बघा मी काय करतोय आता. F2 I will keep as it is. Okay, minus FR plus FR. So what is this? Minus FR plus FR म्हणजे काय? हे दोन्ही कॅन्सल होऊन 0 होणार ना?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but that's why I written like this: minus FR plus FR. Next, this minus F1 as it is equal to R by 2 pi. Okay. Now what is F2 minus FR? That I will take in a one bracket. F2 minus FR I will take in one bracket. Next, plus FR minus F1 I will take in one bracket. This is called as additivity property. Additivity property. Minus FR plus FR means cancel. Remains F2 minus F1 only. Okay. म्हणजे equation मध्ये काय changes होणार नाही. Just we have taken. So similarly here, R by 2 pi L, can I write like this? R by 4 pi L plus R by 4 pi L. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. म्हणजे 1 चं मी 2 तुकडे केलं. 1/2 and 1/2. Are you getting my point? So R by 4 pi L plus R by 4 pi L. यांची addition केली की तुम्हाला yes मिळेल. Now this according to the additivity property, so F2 minus FR is equal to this point, कारण हे दोन्ही सेम आहेत. त्यामुळे आपण हा पार्ट म्हणजे हा घेऊ शकतो, हा पार्ट म्हणजे हा घेऊ शकतो. So according to additive property, F2 minus FR is equal to R by 4 pi L, and FR minus F1, that is also equal to R by 4 pi L. Are you getting my point? So this combinedly we can take as a equation number 9. So from equation number 9, so this you can write from equation number 9. From equation number 9, we can write like this. We can get the F2 formula. F2 is equal to FR minus है ना, तिकडे right hand side ला गेल्यावर तो positive होणार. FR this plus R by 4 pi L as it is, and from here R by 4 pi you can take in the left hand side and F1 goes to the right hand side, becomes F1 is equal to Fr minus R by 4 pi L. So this is the equation number 10. This is the equation number 11. So we got the equation of F2 as well as F1 in terms of resonant frequency and component. F1, F2 चा आपल्याला इक्वेशन तिथं पण मिळाले in the previous derivation, but that is not required here. Okay, so F2 value is Fr plus R by 4 pi L and F1 is equal to Fr minus R by 4 pi. So 10th and 11th equation will give two cutoff frequencies. Okay, so these are the what lower and upper cutoff frequency. Lower and upper cutoff frequencies. Okay, now we are moving towards the last point. Still two equations we have to get. Now next point, from equation number 8. Now again we are moving towards the equation number 8. We are taking the help of equation number 8. From equation number 8, what is the equation number 8? That is F2 minus F1 is equal to R by 2 pi L. From equation number 8, F2 minus F1 is equal to R by 2 pi L. Okay, आता इथं काय करायचं, इथं नवीन स्टेप, divide both side by Fr. दोन्ही साइडला दोन्हीकडनं डिवाइड करायचं Fr. So what we are getting, F2 minus F1 divided by Fr is equal to R by 2 pi L into Fr. Okay, this you can consider as a equation number 12. F2 minus F1 divided by Fr is equal to R by 2 pi L into Fr. Now the quality factor we are observing, we are discussing quality factor. Up to now we have seen the bandwidth. Now quality factor. So quality factor is denoted as Q. It is denoted by Q. So what is this quality factor definition? It is defined as reactance of the coil of the inductor. Coil म्हणजेच काय? Inductor. Reactance of coil, in bracket I will write inductor to its resistance. म्हणजे it is defined as reactance of the coil to its resistance. That is the ratio. Actually, it is defined as ratio of reactance of coil to its resistance R. So that is defined as Q is equal to reactance of coil means inductor, that is denoted as XL divided by R. So what is XL? That is 2 pi, frequency is Fr into L, 2 pi Fr into L, that is the XL value, and R this is. So Q is equal to this one. So this we can take as a equation number 13. Equation number 13. किंवा आपण असंही म्हणू शकतो, instead of 13 we can take, okay, so in this equal to, here Q is equal to 2 pi Fr into L divided by R is there. So compare from equation number 2, R by 2 pi Fr into L आहे, तर ह्याचा रेसिप्रोकल आहे की नाही इक्वेशन 12 मध्ये, ह्याचा उलटा आहे बघा. So that we can write Fr divided by F2 minus F1. So this came from equation number 2. From equation number 12. Equation 12 से exactly opposite है. Q is equal to 2 pi Fr into L divided by R. So Q we can take as it is. So this is the reciprocal which is given in the equation 12. So Q is nothing but quality factor, FR is resonant frequency, and F2 minus F1 is the bandwidth. So I will write this as F2 minus F1 divided by FR is equal to 1 upon Q. So this is equation number 13. म्हणजे हे उलट घेतलं था F2 minus F1 divided by FR is equal to, किंवा इथं असं करूया, instead of this step we can write like this. So instead of that, we can mark this, put this in equation 12. Put this in equation 12. So Q value you can put here, 2 pi FR into L divided by R, you can replace by Q. So that if you are putting here in the equation number 12, we can get this as a equation number 13. So this is what F2 minus F1 means what? Bandwidth. FR means what? Resonant frequency. Resonant frequency. Okay. E is equal to 1 upon Q. Q means what? Quality factor. So this derivation has completed now. Okay. So this is the another equation number 13. So this is the what? The total derivation. So it requires totally 3 pages. Okay. 3 pages we required, 3 to 4 pages we required to complete this entire derivation. This was asked for 6 marks in the university question paper. Steps are simple, only at what time what we have to do. If you are remembering that, okay, then it is easy to remember this derivation. So the question will be like this. They can ask, prove that F2 minus F1 divided by FR is equal to 1 upon Q, or they can ask, prove the relation between bandwidth, resonant frequency, and quality factor in a series resonance circuit. Then they can ask, what is series resonance, and they can ask, derive the expression of F2 minus F1 divided by FR is equal to 1 upon Q. Like this, they can ask the question in the university question paper. So I will give the 1 minute. Read everyone and try to understand. If any questions will be there, you can ask. Okay, sorry, mic is muted. This is a circuit. For the circuit shown in figure, determine the value of Q at resonance and also find the bandwidth. The circuit is given. So total resistance is what? 90 plus 10 because they are connected in series. So 90 plus 10 we can consider as 100 ohm total resistance. C value is given as 100 microfarad and L value is given as 5 Henry. Okay, so first of all we have to find out resonant frequency. First of all we can find out resonant frequency because L and C values are given. So it is easy to find out FR. FR is equal to 1 upon 2 pi into under root LC. So put the value and tell me answer. L value is what? 5 and capacitor is 100 micro, means 100 into 10 raised to minus 6. So what is the FR answer? Anyone? Yes. So that will be 7.12 hertz. Correct, Eka?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 7.12 hertz. Calculate and cross check. So FR we have calculated. Now next we have to calculate quality factor at resonance monday. So quality factor formula, what is that? The given things and FR is known now, and given things are resistor value, C value, L value. So from that quality factor, which formula we can use? Q is equal to omega R into L divided by R, which is XL divided by R. XL means omega R into L. Omega R means what? 2 pi FR into L divided by R. त्यातला R चं व्हॅल्यू माहिती आहे, L चं व्हॅल्यू माहिती आहे, FR चं माहिती आहे. So directly we can get QL. 2 pi into FR is what? FR is 7.12 and L value is what? 5 divided by resistance value R is equal to what? 100. So if you are calculating Q value, you can get 2.23.
23.
Yes. Next, third one. FR माहित झालंय, क्वालिटी फॅक्टर माहित झालंय, बँडविड्थ कॅल्क्युलेट करायला काहीच अडचण नाही आहे. सो बँडविड्थ डिवायडेड बाय FR is equal to 1 upon QI. So bandwidth is equal to what? FR by Q. So FR value is what? 7.12 divided by quality factor is 2.23. So bandwidth we can get
3.9.
3.19. What is unit for bandwidth? It is hertz. कारण F2 minus F1 आहे, म्हणजे दोन्ही सेम टर्म आहेत, फ्रिक्वेन्सी त्यामुळे युनिट सेम राहणार. So this is the bandwidth. This is a simple calculation. Directly values are given. You have to use the formulas and you have to get the answer here. Okay. So the last point is remaining for series resonance circuit, that is the magnification. Selectivity and magnification in the series resonance circuit, and 2 to 3 examples are remaining that we can continue in the next lecture. So in the next lecture we can complete the series resonance part. Maybe the lectures will be today only, okay, in the afternoon session. Thank you. We can stop here.